Hey guys, what's up? This is Bryce from the Tesla Weather Guy, and today we're going to be unboxing and setting up the ip480g phone. This is also clickable again for if you have the 480g model, if you have the 480 model, or the 485G, or the 485 model. It's a setup process. Might be the exactly the same as well on models. And stick around, let's get you set up. Hey, welcome back, guys. If this is your first time ever joining me, I recommend going down and hitting that subscribe button. This is a channel where you're going to get some tips, tricks, and training on multiple different technologies that I do or work with. So this is how you're going to grow your business and using today's technology. All right, let's get into it. So today we're talking about the mitel ip480 phone. Comes in a box like this. As you can see right here, I don't know if you can see that, but it says that shoretel. Shoretel was acquired by mitel here a couple months ago, and you have a shoretel and mitel phone. Just to let you know that they both work exactly the same. The only difference, it'll have a different icon on it. So yeah. All right, let's get into it. So it comes in a box like this. I'll get it set. All right. All right. So we have the ip480 phone. So it has the base unit. You got the handset. You got the cable, and it's also going to come with a 7-foot Cat6 Cat5e Ethernet cord for plugging it into the wall. Now, if your switches do not provide or do something like power over Ethernet or PoE, your phone. I also got a PoE injector. As you can see, it says shoretel on it. So yeah, this Ethernet injector provides the power for the phone, and it gives the phone Ethernet or power. All right. Hold on. All right, so now we're going to get into the phone and setting it up. Oops. All right, so now we're going to get into the phone and setting it up. So you can see with the base unit, if we turn around to the back, there's going to be a couple ports that are back here. So this first port right here is your LAN port. So this is what's going to connect to your network. It'll either plug into the power over Ethernet injector, that's right here, or it will plug directly into the wall if you do have PoE switches. The next port over is your pass-through connector. So this allows you to plug in another network device directly into the phone. They'll internally connect to your network. So this is very useful to plug in your computer into, or you can plug in a network printer or anything that's going to be on your network that'll be on the same network as your phones. Next port is your headset port. This allows you to plug in any headset that uses a standard analog connection. So yeah, and you'll be good to go. All right, so now let's go over the power over Ethernet injector. So right here. So yeah, once is in and once is out. So this LED, when it turns green, that means there's power in the phone. When it's yellow or orange, that means there's no power going through it. So yeah, this port right here will connect to your phone, which will connect to the this first port right here. And this next port, this what's going to connect to the plug into the wall, or a Wi-Fi router or something like that. All right, so now I'm going to do that. I'm going to plug these phones in and see how this phones are set up. Make sure. All right, so now you got the phone plugged in and booted up. So now it should come up to a screen like this. So this is asking for a configuration. So I'm going to go ahead and go on the phone's web interface, and yeah. Hopefully you guys can see that. And the sign-in information is admin, that's your username, and the password is 22222 with 5 of them, 5 twos. Okay, so I'm going to go to global SIP. Okay, the screen name, which first is going to be, I'm going to be SBC phone, is 24112. That's the extension number. 24112. That's going to be the extension number of the phone. Okay. Hold on, maybe look up the authentication name on the 3CX thing. Okay, so let me go to admin. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Voice and chat. SBC phone. IP phone. Okay, so the authentication ID is going to be the authentication name. And the password, copy. And the proxy server is going to be your SBC address. Proxy port is 5060. It's 5060. And outbound proxy server is the same one. Your SBC address. Okay, and then 5060. And register server is going to be your admin console interface. Register port is 5060. Same thing. And then save the settings. And the phone should automatically configure. Now it says restarting, and it will restart. Now the phone's going to restart. And at the top right here, I don't know if you can see that, it says there's a shoretel. In this case, the screen says mitel, but I migrated the software on this one, so it can work with 3CX. Because the previous software wasn't working with 3CX, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. So. And the phone will basically not register. It was a huge pain in the neck. Try to get these to work. Try to get the phone to work. And that's basically how you set up the phone. So now at this point, we can actually use the phone and resume my calls. Alright guys, so that's how you basically set up the IP and the ip480 and the 480G model and the 485 model and the 485G model. So yeah, please give me comments. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.